If I were to say I finally figured out how to finish a novel, would you believe me? If you look at my track record, I would understand if you doubted me, but you shouldn't, because I have the perfect plan. Now, some of you aren't planners, and I get that. I respect that. You prefer to write the book as it comes to you. But there is a minimum amount of planning that you need to do regardless. Namely, you need to figure out how many words your book is going to be. You don't have to have an exact number, but a range is important. And in order to figure out your word count, you need to figure out your genre. This is because your word count goal depends on your genre. As you can see, it's a wide range, both between genres and in the genre itself. Once you've chosen your genre, I would recommend aiming for the middle of that range. That way you give yourself some leeway. A little less, a little more, it's okay. But, for the sake of the video,
and math,
let's say you're going for the very ambitious 120,000 word count. Now divide your number by 150. In this case, it comes out to 800. Perfect. Now you have your daily word count. If you so choose, you can now spend some time planning and outlining and whatever prepping you desire. This is where the planners really take off. But try to limit this planning process to about 10 days. If you do too much planning and go for months, then the story's never going to get written. If you need a little bit more time, go for 14. Try not to let it last more than 2 weeks. Remember that 150 number? Well, that's how many days you'll be writing for. It comes out to about 5 months. During this time, your primary focus is meeting your word count. It's probably going to be messy, but it's a first draft. That's what first drafts are for. Just write. Step 3 is a very overlooked step in my opinion. When you're doing anything for a long time, it's important to take a step back. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Try to relax for 15 days if you can. It might be rough, but trust me, you need it. When you come back to your story, you'll have fresh eyes and a fresh mind. Take a break. This may be the hardest step of all of them because when you spot a mistake or an inconsistency, you want to fix it right away. But don't. Take notes. Lots of notes. Lots and lots and lots of notes. And then save them for step 5. Now, take a good look at your notes, those beautiful notes that you definitely made. Search for inconsistencies and problems, and get to work fixing those problems through rewriting. I don't mean a complete rewrite, of course, but this is the point where you make your story make sense. This is quite the task, so I recommend scheduling about 90 days. Take another break. I know it's rough, but do it. It'll be good for you, believe me. I scheduled for another 15 days, but if you can only manage a week, I get it. Make it at least a week. You need that refresh. You need to take a break. This is it, the final stretch. Reread your story, and this time you can make edits as you go. Because you should have all the wrinkles ironed out. You should be fixing little things like grammar or changing a phrase or two. But this is not like step 5. It's not a full-on edit. All of that should be fixed now. If you keep editing and editing your story, trust me, it's never going to be perfect. Just fix little things like grammar or changing a phrase or two. They should last only about 30 days. And that still seems like a lot in my opinion, but I'm a slow reader, so I scheduled a lot of time. Congratulations! You're done. It's written. That novel you've always wanted to write, it's finished, and it only took you 340 days, give or take. Sure, that sounds like a long time.
But it's better than those stories racking around in your brain for decades.
Anyways, I want to go into more detail about each of these steps in a different video. But first, let's finish up real quick with a recap. Step 1, plan. Find your word count, divide said word count by 150, and you've got your daily word count. Step 2, write. Meet your daily quota. It's going to be messy writing, but write anyways. Step 3, take a break. Do it. Step 4, read and take notes. Step 5, Rewrite using said notes. Step 6. Take another break. Step 7. Final edit. Only minor things are being changed here. Step 8. Congratulations, you're done. It's finished. And I think you did a really good job.